going to metronome all the way through. Let's stop that. Right, that's okay, I've taken that off. I've emailed you exemplar answers for the coursework. So you've got there what the perfect coursework would look like. You've also got a middle one and a bottom one that have come straight from the board. What I want you to do, based on your selection of girls and dolls, is to copy what the opening, like we went through the Medea one, have a look through a brief synopsis of what the play is about, why you've chosen that particular scene, and why it's important, or the role of your character within that scene, and go over all of the stuff in the Medea. And
sorry.
Go on, no, you interrupt.
Turn the Medea into Girls and Dolls.
Basically, yes. You emulate the way that it's written and the topics that they cover. A brief overview of the Medea so that you can understand what they're trying to say. Medea was the daughter of a Eastern king, and Jason went to the Eastern king to find the Golden Fleece. She betrayed her family, killed her brother, and then ran away with Jason. Then when Jason got back to Greece, he deserted her and went off with a younger model. But she'd had 2 kids with him, and so she gets very angry with him, and she decides... Medea becomes angry with Jason, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
And because she's a sorceress, she gets her revenge on Jason by killing his new girlfriend, killing her new girlfriend's dad, and killing their children together as a revenge. And then she escapes. I know, it's... in order to get back at Jason. You don't mess with Medea. When she goes for revenge, she really has no upper limit. And so the monologue that she's talking about is the monologue, I believe, where she's asking the children to take the gifts to the new girlfriend. And these gifts have been poisoned so that when she touches them, she dies. And anyone that touches her to save her is also killed. So it's a gift that kills through love. It's really disturbing. But the wonderful thing about Medea is you like Medea. You can't not like Medea. And yet she does that, because otherwise it makes no sense. She's just a character then that comes in and you hate her because of the horrible thing that she does. And very much like with this play, you understand why. You don't sympathise, you don't justify, but what you do feel by the end of it is that there's a reason behind it, and you can understand it. It's a very complex play. It's one of the best. Well, it's 2,500 years old and going. The woman that played Medea was she's a very famous actress. Did the most recent National Theatre. She played Draco Malfoy's mum in Harry Potter. I can't remember what her real name is. She's married to the ginger chap in the terrorist thing. I can't remember what his name is either. Anyway, so what I want you to do is look at Girls and Dolls, the themes that come up in it, why you've chosen this particular selection from Girls and Dolls, the role of your character within the scene, following all of the guidelines from, and if you don't, well, you know importance of being earnest, so you can read the importance of being earnest stuff and compare it to that. I can't remember what the other play was. Was it Yerma? I don't know Yerma. It's strange. I've never got that guy.
Questions again you want to answer. Why have you chosen it?
Why have you chosen this particular scene from the play?
Yeah.
Why this particular moment is important.
Hold on.
Oh, well, I'm recording it, so don't worry too much.
Oh.
But yeah, why that particular bit is important. And some context about the play as a whole, its setting. So the fact that it's set in 1980s Ireland. Do some research around Catholicism, the IRA, all of the troubles that were going on at that time. History department might be able to help you with that. Mr. Canning is, I think that's his particular area of interest, and he is very opinionated and knowledgeable on that particular area. So if you to get an Irish perspective, actually you couldn't hope for better. Yeah. He'd be very useful. Don't tell him I said that though, because that'd be awful paying him a compliment. Right, okay, I'll put this on YouTube then I'll send it to you. Hang on.